Hello everyone. I have with me our career launcher classroom, Gurgaon classroom student, Arpita Gupta. She's our IPM plus 2020 batch student. And to tell her talk about her, she has cleared IPMAT Indore. She has already joined Rohtak, and in DUJAT she had a 98.3 percentile. Okay, so let's start with a brief intro, Arpita. Over to you.
So, hi everybody, I'm Arpita Gupta. I'm from Amity International School, Sector 46, Gurugram. I scored a 95.6% in my board examinations, and I'm from the Commerce with Maths background.
Okay, great. Arpita, so all the students would have only one major question from you. How did you manage to clear Indore? How did you manage to clear Rohtak, DU-JAT, and Class 12? Right. So the whole journey we need to unravel with you.
Right. So obviously it's very difficult to manage both school and entrance preparation, but I believe that you have to prioritize. So for me, it was always that I had to clear IPMAT and I had to reach Indore. So I gave a little more importance to that. But yes, I did set my weekly targets. I focused on my school preparations during the weekdays, and weekends were dedicated for IPMAT preparation.
Okay, we would love to hear the schedule which you had in Class 12 for both entrance and Class 12 board exams.
Right. So basically, I used to come from school on weekdays. I used to take a break uh, for a few hours, and then I'd get back to doing my homework, revising the topics that were done every day, and that took like 3 to 4 hours. After that, it was just any extra topics that I had to read, or maybe some of the weekly targets for if my preparation were left, so I used to cover those, and then that was that for weekdays. For weekends, I used to go to CL, so 2 hours was gone in that. Then again, I used to come back, relax, take a break, and then again start with my preparation for IPMAT for 2 to 3 hours, and then get back to school studies because we had our tests on Monday, so that had to be done. So that's how I kind of managed.
Okay, we would love to know how about in the month of November, December, Jan, Feb? What was your approach in that period?
Right. So at that time, I just revised topics for IPMAT preparation, but my focus changed to board examination. The last 3 months were dedicated for uh, the board examination
Mhm.
preparation, and IPMAT preparation I left it to aside because by that time, honestly, I had completed a large amount of my syllabus for IPMAT. Now, only what was left was the revision of topics and maybe getting into details of some other things. So that I then again took up after my board examinations. So these last 3 to 4 months were dedicated for
Okay.
board solely.
Okay, great. A good balance. So just tell us, why did you join CL and how was CL classroom program useful for you?
Um, I joined CL because I had talked to one of my seniors, and she suggested that I should join this platform. So I decided to do that. And yes, CL has definitely been very helpful to me. The foundation of my entrance preparation was based on CL books, and then again the mock tests were very helpful. They are like exactly the real examination. So the last minute panic, it didn't really happen for me. When I heard my friends, they had that panic in them, but that didn't happen for me, thankfully. And in addition to that, another thing is that I believe that the mock analysis was really helpful because it helped me track my progress throughout the preparation, and the ranking system which had been included in the end of my preparation, that helped me stay competitive and to know where I actually stand. So all that really helped in my entire preparation.
So did you take all the mocks for IPM, DUJAT, all the mocks from CL?
Yeah, yes. All mocks were from CL. I planned it this way that I used to do alternate weeks. So let's say for 1 week I did my MAT mock. I'll analyze that throughout the week and then maybe go in for a DUJAT mock or another private university mock. So that's how I managed it.
Okay, so how did you keep yourself motivated? Because the exam happened in the month of September.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the pandemic time was really tough because we had dates being pushed again and again, and then I mean, honestly, after board examinations, you're not really in the state of studying for like 6 to 7 months. But I'm really thankful to my parents and my sister for this. They were constant pillars of motivation for me. And then, yes, I started taking up few activities that I'd always wanted to do. Like, I started watching movies that I had made a long list of during my board preparation. I even started making puzzles. I started playing chess. So all those things kept me motivated. But the entire credit actually goes to my parents and my sister. They were constantly there for me.
I remember you saying your mother is your role model. Even in that video assessment you had written, right? You have
Yeah.
learned the management skills from your mother, how she used to multitask and all. I would say that was a very nice video you had put it up for the indoor assessment.
Right. Yes, ma'am. My mother is my role model in term. I mean, not only my mother, it's my father too. But since we were talking about management, it had to be my mother. But I mean, I honestly believe that during this time we often start to become a little impolite to our parents because they're constantly forcing us, they're constantly pushing us to do things. But I believe that somewhere or the other they mean good for us, right? So you have to be humble to them and you have to give them the due credit that they deserve for whatever you achieved till now.
Okay, in class, I would remember you as a very resilient, perseverant student who used to sit and, observe from a macro point of view or something, not like exactly participating and answer each and every question. So, how was the whole journey?
Honestly, I believe that IPMAT doesn't really require you to get into details. It's more of a macro-based examination itself. You don't have to solve every question. You don't have to get every answer. It's more than that. It's about the fact that that you're doing well. That I mean, you know that the topics that you've prepared for, you're doing those to the best of your capability. And I believe that that was something I did. I was not always the person who was solving each and every math question, who was solving J level questions. Honestly, maths is not even my strong. I mean, it's not really a strong subject for me. But all I did was that I focused on my basics and I prepared for questions and chapters that I really really I knew that I'll be able to score in them.
Okay, tell us about that day on September because both DUJAD and Indore happen on the same day. So,
Yeah.
how did you manage both?
So I remember that I was asked to reach the center about 2 hours before, and it was a very very long waiting time. And especially considering the coronavirus pandemic, we had to wear masks, we had to wear gloves. So I mean, it was really really irritating to sit there for 2 hours, just wait for the paper to start. And then again, as we started work, I mean, when the examination started, I remember that I blanked out for like 2 minutes. I didn't know what was on the question paper. I tried even solving the basic papers, and that just, I mean, I just blanked out. But then that is where the CL mocks came into place, because when you know that you've cracked, I mean, you've done so many papers, you know this thing. So I just relaxed for like 2 minutes. I was like, okay, it's going to happen. Just chill. And then I went ahead with my paper, and it happened really well for me. So yeah, that was it. I'll tell everybody about this, that yeah, you are going to face that last minute panic, even though I mean you've prepared so much. But all you can really do is just stay calm and know that yes, I've prepared for it. I'm prepared for this, and I can do this, and that will just get you through this.
So you have joined Indore, right? The academic year, first year batch.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So do tell us about your experience. How is the classes and all?
It's been wonderful. Honestly, it's been wonderful. And one of the greatest things that I feel about Indore is that it's a student-driven community. So it's not like you always have your teachers on your head or to do anything, or I mean, they're guiding you or anything. I mean, they're there if you need any advice or any mentorship. But other than that, it's entirely a student-based community. So you'll see your seniors interacting with you, teasing you, maybe even pulling your leg, but at the end of the day it's a very wholesome community. It's a great place to develop. It's a great place. They provide you with ample amount of opportunities to develop a personality. And since we are supposed to go out there in the world more, so they also have various interactions with corporates. So it's a wonderful place.
So what are the class timings right now, the online class timing?
um, they're variable depending upon the timetables that we get, but generally 10 to let's say 5:30 is minimum.
So when are you planning to visit the campus?
I have no clue. I've been waiting for that. I honestly want to go on campus. I mean, we've been seeing so many fest trailers and everything these days, but I don't know. They've not really informed us much, but I'm hoping we'll be able to go there by January, maybe February starting. Let's see.
Okay, so there are lots of students who are like, indoor is like a distant dream. How do we convert? So what was your message to those students who are preparing for management? entrance exams?
I'll just say that stay focused, keep working hard, and things will turn out eventually. Even if it's not this, it's something else. But just what you can do on your part is just stay determined, stay focused, and strategize. Set out your priorities and don't copy anybody else. Everybody has their own way of studying. For me, the weekly goal set thing worked. For somebody, it was a daily goal based thing. So you have to find your own method of study and you have to focus. That's that.
Okay, Arpita. So I guess that's all. Thanks a lot for your time and all. Right, the students have been
Thank you, ma'am.
grateful
Thank
for
you
that.
so much.
All the very best. Congrats once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bye.